Hello dear friends, I'm Marina from marsstars.net, and today's topic is about the feminine and the masculine energy. If you're new here, then you should know that the channel is about astrology and personal development and all kinds of inspirational stuff. So if you would like to stick with us, then you can subscribe to this channel. Also, make sure to watch the whole video because at the end I will share an interesting tool which may help you to understand yourself better when it comes to the feminine and the masculine energy. So first of all, this is a topic which is equally important for men and for women. And typically, the normal thing is for women to have a dominant feminine energy, and of course for men to have a dominant masculine energy. But I'm pretty sure that you have noticed that it's not always the case. There are some women who have challenges with their feminine energy, and of course there are men who are not so connected to their masculine energy. And the truth is that it brings challenges in both of the cases. So let's define which are the differences or which are the main characteristics of the feminine energy. First of all, the feminine energy is about receiving. This is also the yin energy, or in astrology, we connect this energy more with the earth and the water elements. They are more feminine, they're more passive. So the feminine energy allows us to be more relaxed, also to trust and to be open to receive. On the other hand, the masculine energy is very active, very competitive, very dynamic. It's about doing things and it's about giving. And in our current reality, basically in the modern world, many women have to gain more of those masculine qualities. We have to work equally as men in the corporate world, or in an environment which is very competitive. We try to be promoted, we try to show that we are as strong as men, that we are as competent as men, we know equally as them, and that's okay. Of course, we can do many things as men, but we have to do that more through the feminine way. So for a woman, it's very important for her to be connected to her heart. That's one of the main differences also between the feminine and the masculine energy. Feminine energy is connected to the heart, to our emotions. And on the other hand, the masculine energy is connected more to our mind and the logic. So basically, of course, it doesn't mean that, we shouldn't strive for a career or to be successful. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying that we have to remain connected to our hearts. We have to listen to our emotions and to try to achieve things through the feminine energy. And the truth is that when women are connected to this feminine energy, even though we say that it's passive, it's about receiving, it's about accepting, even though in this case they achieve more. Because if you connect with this energy, basically you will attract what you need more from the environment, from other people, and of course from men. So this connection is absolutely important for every area of your life, especially when it comes to relationships and connections with men. Because here is the thing, we have two polarities, male energy and feminine energy, or masculine and feminine energy. And also we know that there is a general physical rule, or whatever you want to call it, that the opposite polarities attract each other. So what it means is that if you are only living in your masculine energy, or even if it's not 100%, but if you are more connected as a woman to your masculine energy, it means that you will attract men who are more connected to their feminine energy. And usually how it works is that, the man can be unreliable. He may not want to provide for you. He may want you to take the responsibilities, to take care of him. Or, he might be extremely passive, not ready to commit, not willing to do something serious. And usually it doesn't make the relationships happy and fulfilling for both of the sides. So it's extremely important to understand also that the outer world, the environment, the people around us are a mirror of our inner energy or our inner world. So if you have constantly to compete with others, if you feel like, maybe your boss requires a lot from you, or you are in those type of unhappy relationships when, the man is really weak, then it means that something within you is not balanced. And there might be many reasons for that. It's how you have been raised. Sometimes it's just, because of outer events or some kind of psychological patterns that are deep in our minds. So the first step is, first of all, to admit the truth. So look around you and be honest about the current reality in your life. How easy you achieve the things that you want, or how easy you attract things that you want in terms of career and money and family and relationships, and of course men. And if you are constantly struggling to handle with finances, or to stick to your job, or to be in some kind of relationship, then probably the answer is that your masculine energy is stronger. So first of all, admit that. First of all, be honest about the current situation, what's going on right now. And keep in mind that we have the power to change the outer world, the environment, the people in our lives by first changing ourselves. And of course, that's a process. And of course, we cannot expect things to, change overnight. But if you focus more on connecting to your feminine energy, nurturing it, balancing it, you will notice that everything will change for you. Each area of your life, and most importantly, how you feel. Because it's not natural for a woman to be in her masculine energy. It's not natural for a woman to compete constantly, to fight, to struggle, to feel insecure, or that nobody's taking care of her. That's not the normal state for a woman. So by balancing this energy, you may really improve your life. And there are many ways to do that. I can give a couple of quick fixes, so to speak, which may really help you. And here the most important is to focus your attention on that things. So the first thing is, are you trying to control everything in your life? Or on the other hand, are you capable of trusting the universe, the environment, men? These are one of the basic fundamental things. And here the focus should be more on how to connect to yourself, to your heart, to your womb. This is also a very important topic, so that you will attract the right things. Not to go outside and fight for them and, put yourself in extreme conditions. No, that's not the feminine way. How? By balancing your inner energy, you may achieve more and you may receive more. And also, of course, we mentioned that for men, this can also be a challenge if they are not connected to their masculine energy. Men who live more in their feminine energy, they can be very compassionate. They can be very nice for this, honest, emotional conversations. They may get you very well. But the truth is that they are not so capable of standing up for yourself or defending you or taking responsibility, being active, being, more living in the dynamic reality. So for men, this may also be a challenge, of course, when they are more living in their feminine energy. But honestly, I think that for women, it looks like it's a bigger challenge. I think that maybe it's just me, maybe you can share your thoughts, maybe you have other observations, but I think that it looks like more women nowadays are living in their masculine energy. And the truth is that it can be extremely detrimental for your relationships and even for your health. Many health conditions, especially related to our female organs, very often they can be related to this unbalanced feminine masculine energy. So one of the great advantages of, balancing your feminine energy can also be improving your health. So think about this topic, admit to yourself, be honest, what's the current situation? And there are different ways to handle with this. First of all, we said, be open to receive. Not to fight for things, but to accept things. Also, try to avoid controlling the environment or other people. This is definitely not a feminine way. And also try to connect to your heart. This is very important. Listen more to your emotions. Listen more to, your heart's desires. This might be extremely helpful. And also, I can offer you a very interesting quiz which you can find on my website, which will show you, by answering a couple of questions, you will understand which energy is dominant in your case, the feminine or the masculine. You will find the link for this quiz below this video, if you're watching the video on YouTube, of course. And while you're watching the video and while you're answering the questions of the quiz, also make sure to subscribe to my email list, because that's the easiest way to receive notifications about future videos. And also let me know if you're interested in more videos related to this topic about concrete techniques which can help you to balance your feminine energy, and maybe even more information about the astrological indications which can show you whether the masculine or the feminine energy dominates in you and what kind of challenges you may have. So I really hope that this video was helpful for you. And also let me know your thoughts, how connected you feel to this topic. Is it important for you, and do you want to see more of that on this channel? So thank you very much for watching the video, and I'll see you really soon.